For years, cats have been known as strict carnivores. Their sharp teeth, short digestive tracts, and hunting instincts all point to one thing: meat. But now, a new trend is challenging this long-held belief. Follow for more amazing stories. Plant-based cat foods are emerging as an alternative to traditional meat-based diets. Some companies claim these diets are healthier, more ethical, and better for the planet. But can a cat truly thrive on a plant-based diet? The debate is dividing pet owners, veterinarians, and animal nutritionists. Supporters argue that plant-based diets reduce the environmental impact of pet food. Traditional pet food production relies heavily on meat, which requires significant resources. Livestock farming contributes to deforestation, greenhouse gas emissions, and water waste. By switching to plant-based cat food, some owners hope to reduce their carbon footprint. Others see it as an ethical choice to avoid supporting the meat industry. Many vegetarians and vegans feel uncomfortable feeding their pets traditional meat-based diets. They argue that if humans can thrive without meat, maybe cats can too. But there's one major question: are cats actually built for this kind of diet? Unlike humans or even dogs, cats are obligate carnivores. This means they require specific nutrients found primarily in animal products. Taurine, for example, is an essential amino acid that cats must get from their diet. A deficiency in taurine can lead to serious health issues, including heart disease and blindness. Vitamin A and arachidonic acid are also crucial, and cats can't synthesize them from plants. Critics argue that plant-based cat foods may not meet these essential nutritional needs. Some plant-based pet food companies claim to solve this issue with synthetic nutrients. They add lab-created taurine, vitamin A, and other supplements to their formulas. But are these nutrients absorbed as effectively as those found in meat? That's where the science gets murky. Some studies suggest cats can survive on plant-based diets with proper supplementation. Others warn that long-term effects on feline health remain largely unknown. Cats have evolved over millions of years as hunters, thriving on prey animals. Their bodies are finely tuned to digest and utilize animal proteins. Switching them to a completely plant-based diet is a massive dietary shift. Some veterinarians worry that plant-based diets could lead to hidden deficiencies. Even if a cat appears healthy, a lack of key nutrients could cause internal damage over time. Opponents of plant-based cat food argue that it prioritizes human ethics over animal health. They claim it's unnatural and potentially dangerous to force cats into a plant-based lifestyle. But plant-based pet food companies insist their products are safe and nutritionally complete. Some brands have even conducted feeding trials to support their claims. They argue that plant-based diets could help cats with food allergies or digestive issues. Many commercial cat foods contain fillers, byproducts, and low-quality meats. Plant-based formulas may offer a cleaner, more controlled alternative. Some cat owners report that their pets thrive on these diets, showing improved digestion and energy. But critics caution that individual experiences don't replace long-term scientific studies. Another key concern is palatability. Do cats even like plant-based food? Cats are known for being picky eaters, and many prefer the taste of real meat. Some plant-based brands try to mimic the flavor of meat using natural flavors. Others rely on strong-smelling ingredients to entice feline appetites. But can a cat truly be satisfied eating something that lacks the scent and texture of real meat? This remains a challenge for manufacturers trying to gain wider acceptance. Then there's the issue of cost. Plant-based cat foods are often more expensive. They require extensive research, high-quality ingredients, and specialized formulations. Many cat owners question whether these diets are worth the price tag. Additionally, there are concerns about the long-term effects of synthetic ingredients. How do artificial nutrients compare to those naturally found in whole prey? And are there any risks associated with consuming lab-created vitamins long-term? Some argue that rather than removing meat entirely, a better solution is sustainable sourcing. More companies are focusing on ethical meat production and responsibly sourced ingredients. Lab-grown meat is also emerging as a potential future solution. It could provide all the necessary nutrients while reducing the environmental impact. For now, the plant-based cat food market is growing, but not without controversy. Some countries are even considering regulations on feeding cats plant-based diets. The UK's animal welfare laws require owners to provide species-appropriate nutrition. Feeding a cat an inadequate diet could technically be considered neglect. In the US, plant-based pet foods remain a personal choice for owners. But as more people adopt vegan or vegetarian lifestyles, demand for these products is increasing. Some pet food brands are doubling down on research to create better plant-based options. They aim to bridge the gap between ethical concerns and feline nutritional needs. Will plant-based cat food ever become the norm? Or will the science ultimately prove that cats need real meat to survive and thrive? The answer may depend on continued research, feeding trials, and veterinary advancements. For now, most experts still recommend a high-protein, meat-based diet for cats. But the pet food industry is constantly evolving, and new breakthroughs could change everything. Some veterinarians suggest that a middle ground may be the best approach. Instead of going fully plant-based, some owners are incorporating plant ingredients into their cat's diet. This could help reduce the environmental impact while still providing necessary nutrients. More research is needed to determine whether a fully plant-based diet can truly support feline health. Until then, cat owners must carefully weigh the risks and benefits. Consulting with a veterinarian is crucial before making any drastic dietary changes. No two cats are the same. Some may tolerate plant-based diets, while others may not. Cats with existing health conditions may be especially vulnerable to nutritional deficiencies. Even with supplementation, every cat's body processes nutrients differently. This is why long-term studies are so important in determining safety. Pet owners should also watch for any signs of malnutrition or dietary imbalances. Weight loss, dull fur, lethargy, or digestive issues could indicate a problem. For those committed to plant-based diets, regular vet checkups and blood tests are essential. The future of pet nutrition may hold surprising innovations. If lab-grown meat becomes widely available, it could revolutionize pet food. This could provide the best of both worlds, nutritional completeness without ethical concerns. For now, plant-based cat food remains a controversial yet growing niche. More brands will likely enter the market, each claiming to have the perfect formula. As science advances, we may one day have a clear answer on whether cats can truly thrive without meat. Until then, the debate continues. Should we prioritize environmental and ethical concerns? Or should we focus solely on what nature intended for cats? Pet owners will ultimately make their own choices based on research, beliefs, and their cat's health. But one thing is certain, the pet food industry is evolving faster than ever. As consumer demands shift, companies will keep pushing the boundaries of pet nutrition. The rise of plant-based cat foods may be just the beginning of a much larger transformation. And only time will tell whether these diets will be a passing trend or a long-term solution. For now, responsible pet owners must stay informed, ask questions, and prioritize their cat's well-being. Because at the end of the day, our feline friends rely on us to make the best choices for them. Will plant-based cat food be the future of feline nutrition, or just another experiment? That remains the million-dollar question in the world of pet health and sustainability.